Hello, good morning. This is my psychology project. Where's top 10? The first one I chose is Karl Marx. He was a conflict theory and forced conscious. The picture I chose was just a simple picture of him in the back with something he used to say a lot: keep people from history and they are easily controlled. Karl Marx is one of the foundational thinkers of psychology. He was a 19th century German philosopher. Sorry. I chose the acronym B.A.V. B.A.V stands for beliefs, attitudes, values, and groups of people. I put a picture of emoji with different emotions. I put beliefs on the side and values. I basically put this because when talking about psychology, it has a lot to do with people's culture, what they believe in, and how they react with others due to their beliefs and how they feel. I chose the acronym B.A.V. B.A.V stands for beliefs, attitudes, values. I chose the acronym B.A.V. B.A.V stands for beliefs, attitudes, values, and groups of people. I put a picture of emoji with different emotions. I put beliefs on the side and values. I basically put this because when talking about psychology, it has a lot to do with people's culture, what they believe in, and how they react with others due to their beliefs and how they feel. That's it. The third one I picked is capitalism, a way of organizing the economy so that the things that are used to make and transport products, such as land, oil, factory, ships, etc., that are owned by individual people and companies rather by the government. The two images I picked is a capitalism picture in the bottom, and then it's like a chart with money because capitalism has to do a lot with money. Capitalism is just basically an economic system based on private ownership. So the people do for that person, and it's just that. That's it. The third. Okay, so the next one I chose is role conflict. Role conflict is conflict among the roles connected to two or more statuses. In the back, I have a background of my role is, and then I have, looks like what it is, a job meaning. An example of role conflict could be a status of a daughter and a student. Um, okay, so the next one I chose is culture. Culture is a group's shared practices, values, and beliefs. I have a picture of a globe with different cultures in the back. That's as simple as it can get. Culture is languages, customs, beliefs, rules, arts, knowledge, and collective identities and memories developed by members of all social groups that make up a social environment. For example, I can say New York culture would be the trains and buses and 42nd Street, the city. That's our culture. That's something that we all have accustomed to and stuff like that. Micro level is a study of small groups and individual interactions. Um, yeah, so basically seeing people from a smaller perspective and what they do and how they interact. An example of micro level that I put there would basically be a group of small kindergarten kids interacting together, and we're basically just analyzing what are they doing, why are they doing it, and how they're acting with each other. I put culture shock as a personal disorientation when experiencing an unfamiliar way of life. I just have two emojis here with basically it's like shock, they're confused or whatever. Um, Communication problems can be culture shock. For example, someone's language. If you're outside and someone starts speaking a language that you don't know, you may be shocked because you don't know anything about it. Never heard of it before. Different attitudes, foods, Culture shock is just basically your reaction to something, one's culture that you never experienced before or been a part of. I put culture shock. Norms, rules and expectations by which a society guides the behavior of its members. I have a meme here, and it says some social norms just don't make sense, like not taking the last piece of cupcake. So it's kind of like a joke here, but basically it's just something that society expects you to do. It can be positive behavior such as manners, saying thank you, playing a game and not cheating because people expect when you play a game to not cheat. Shake hands when you meet someone, basically just manners. Yeah, what someone expects you to do because of what society feels. Norm. Okay, subculture. A group of people with shared value system based on common life experiences and situations. Examples can be clubs at school, sorority, or fraternity. I put an example which would be a picture of the AKA symbol. That is a sorority found in many schools. A subculture brings people together from one big culture and just makes a small group and creates their own way of doing things in their own culture. So AKA is something similar to that. The last one I chose is material culture, which is the physical things created by members of society. I have a picture here of a hijab, and it looks like it's a painting there. Basically, material culture is basically tools, weapons, utensils, machines, ornaments, arts, anything created by one's culture that they made theirs, anything created by hand for someone's culture. So yeah, the hijab was created by hands from, I guess I would say, the Muslims, and that's something that they wear. That's a part of their culture, and they make it by hand. This painting, I'm not really sure where it's from, but it's from someone's culture. They made it themselves. Another example would be like the Aztecs. They created like a lot of buildings and stuff. That's their material culture. And yeah.